Do you think that our real Civil War repeated these patterns of the loyalists in the South in particular? The same thing happened. You had maybe the same sort of split between those who wanted to leave the Union and those that didn't, and yet the cause was carried on by a minority, actually.
I think that in the case of the war that we call the Civil War, as opposed to the first Civil War that we don't call the Civil War, I think that there are, to this day, manifestly competing interpretations of what the consequences of that war were. There emerged in the South the idea of the lost cause and this sort of sense of an animating ideology that people could take pride in, and that people, in certain cases, did flee. There was a Confederate diaspora largely going to Latin America, but people largely remained, and they rooted these ideas in certain ethnic communities and certain geographical regions in the United States, right? And so I think you see a kind of mapping of the losers after the Civil War of the 1860s onto populations and regions in a way that doesn't happen within the borders of the United States after the American Revolution. And that has lent itself to this kind of long-standing two-sided story of the Civil War, where it is seen by some as the war against slavery, and it's seen by others as the war of northern aggression. And the fact that it could be mapped in that way into the body of a federal United States, I think, has allowed for a persistence of these competing narratives even into this day.